And you're coming back on a banger, man.
Banging my head against the wall.
Jason Momoth, man.
So you actually got it.
The champ.
126, man. That is Shazam 2 numbers right there.
We're back.
The time is here, but there's no time to stop and stare. We bring a tidal wave of justice and clarity to comic adaptations everywhere.
All right, what's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of Legion of Comic Correction, where we talk all
Thank
comic
you.
books.
Thank you. My gosh.
Missed
Been
that.
waiting.
We missed that.
Gosh.
We have missed
Harry, hit it
that.
again. Hit it again. Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Yep. Our
I'm back.
sound wizard is
Let's
back. Welcome
go.
back, Harry.
Welcome back.
We are
Welcome
so
back.
glad you're coming back on a banger, man. You're coming back on a really good one.
Banging my head against the wall.
We waited for you to
never
have a
missed a
good
beat.
movie. We waited for you to have a good movie, man.
Horrible. That's rude. That's rude of you to say that way. You know what? These Marvel fans, Harry.
Yeah, I mean,
these Marvel fans,
Well,
they have it too good.
have
You
there-
be quiet.
yeah, I know you've been fighting on this hill, Logan. So you called in an airstrike.
Has there been a good DC movie since he's been off?
Has there been a good Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Unfortunately.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll talk about Spider-Man next episode. But
No, since I've been off.
so
Technically.
you'll be on that Spider-Man. You were here for Fantastic Four. Here we go. Daredevil season 2, Born Again,
We said movie.
and Punisher. That's
You
true.
said movie.
Movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
Well
Because you were
played.
here for Fantastic Four.
That's Harry 1,
Language.
Greg
Check.
0.
Hey, man.
But
I'm glad you're back for it.
These Marvel fans, dude, they just,
Spoiled.
it's too, yeah, they are spoiled.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'll live in that. All right, guys, we are talking about Supergirl today. It's been out not for very long, but it's already on streaming. So if you
month,
have
maybe?
Amazon, you can go. Yeah, it came
Probably by
out-
this time, yeah, a month.
Well, yeah, it was like
That
3.5
should tell
weeks,
you-
4 weeks, then it went to streaming.
That
So,
should tell you everything you need to know. How
everything you need to know.
quick
It went
is.
quick.
It's-
Rough.
It went quick. Well, we're gonna do our breakdown of the movie. We saw it, and we're gonna talk about it. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, spoilers going forward. So go watch it and then come back and watch
Nobody
us.
saw this clearly.
They didn't.
Nobody's.
I know.
They didn't. But maybe they will now that it's streaming. I don't know. Sometimes that makes it
That's
more.
I
the
paid
idea.
more money for this than a ticket to watch it online.
No.
I don't think
How much
so.
you pay? 20.
22 after taxes.
That's about the exact same. It's
about-
$22.50
yeah.
to get a ticket in the theaters. Yeah.
Ticket prices today, dude, are out of control.
I know. I paid for Doomsday already.
I know it's 27.
I know.
It was 27.
Why is it $27?
$27
Because it's,
I don't care, but I'm
it's
just.
select
did-
theaters and it's early
Wasn't
screenings.
Spider-Man 20?
The
1 or 2?
It was the normal. It was the
Norm,
$22.50.
yeah.
Yeah, but Doomsday, we're getting
But
an
this
early
is-
release first night. Like it's only select theaters in the night we're going.
And
so,
that's the thing. People are being like,
Yeah.
why do I go see it?
Yeah.
And that's something I'm going to argue about, but go ahead.
We'll get it.
Continue.
We'll get
Go-
it. All right.
go.
Guys, if you are new here, like and subscribe, hit that bell. We are a podcast that talks about all things comic books. And so we're here. We got lots of episodes to go back and check out. We got lots more coming in the future. So if you're new, like and subscribe. It really helps the almighty algorithm. Also, there are links
does.
in the description down below that go to our website, legionofcc.com, where you can buy some sweet merch. Also, our Patreon is down there. We've got 2 legit tiers there where you can get lots of behind-the-scenes footage, extra content. There's a longer version of this episode that is there right now.
Yeah,
It's
if you want
longer.
to know more about James Bond.
We do talk about James Bond
Links
and
on
Supergirl.
links.
links
right.
on links on links.
Do it. All the money, guys, from the store and our Patreon go to making this podcast bigger and better. So we can't do it without you guys.
Chain the
Join
links.
us in the Legion today. All right, Supergirl. We're doing a good old-fashioned comic review.
Love it.
3 sections.
Love the review.
Let's
Love
do
the
it.
review.
Yep,
We can
Love
talk
the
about
process.
Love the there you go.
The process.
that's right. Love the
Respect
process.
it.
We need a,
Love
we need
the
a shirt.
process.
We need a shirt that says "Love the process, hate the movie,"
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
There it is. There it is.
or "Love the process, respect the source," something like that.
I liked your first,
first
one.
one better?
First one
First
cooked.
one better?
First
All right.
one cooked.
That's
it hit.
fair. Okay,
All right.
I'll work on it. All right, let's jump into our Carnage report. All right. Cards Report is where we talk about how much it costs to make the movie, how much money the movie
$13
has made. Wait, that's how much it costs to make it, or how much it
that's
made?
how much it made.
Fair.
Yeah, it costs way more than 13.
It
Looking at that
did.
thing, you're like,
And that cast. We have all the numbers because it's out of
Cast.
theaters.
wait. Who
There's
the
a
heck was in this movie?
Cast.
Jason Momoa and Millie Alcock is enough to make it.
Millie.
What was she in before this?
She was in a Netflix show that.
Who cares?
That you don't even know the name
I
of.
don't because I don't watch
You
Netflix.
said Jason Momoa. That's what
That's
matters.
probably it.
Wow, you.
I
Wait,
know.
hold on.
I have. Thank you, sir.
He said it
Is that
properly.
correctly?
I
He did. You
Took me
did.
long enough. It's been 6 years.
Jason Momoth, man.
Jason Momoa. Oh my goodness!
It's been 84
Look, he's
years.
just out here like, Carly's like, it's time for dinner. I'm practicing. Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa.
That's right.
We're proud of you.
And I love that man. I just
He
can't
is great.
pronounce his
Yeah.
name.
You can't pronounce anyone's name in your
to
defense.
be
though.
fair, that is very true.
There's nobody that you
Well,
regularly get it
learning
right.
new names in my new job, man. It's
He
rough.
still doesn't know my
All
name.
That's not true.
You're just
15
That's not
years.
true.
You're just buddy.
Hey, pal.
Hey,
No,
Buckaroo.
No, I do have a buddy who is in my men's group.
Whose name is Buddy?
Incredibly close friend of mine. He admitted to me the other day he didn't know my name for 6 months.
That's fair.
He was in my men's group and he didn't know my name
Respect.
for 6
Wow.
months. I
Game
was like-
respects.
Hey,
Game
you know
respects
what?
games.
Honesty.
I had
is
a
the best
full
policy.
I had a full body reset of like
That is hilarious.
It's like the gift. Like,
Wait, you?
Yeah.
You did what?
I was like,
You
what?
didn't know what?
I was like,
Oh my goodness.
hold up, boy.
All right. Well, it definitely cost more than $13. It might not have
Close.
made more than
Close.
$13. So in the Cards Report, we talk about the how much it cost and how much it made, and then we talk about who's in it, and we talk about the source material and where they pulled from, if they pulled from any, because they did pull from some this time, but they also messed up a bunch. So we'll talk about that. All right. How much did it cost to make?
Yeah. Yeah.
You still here?
still alive.
Still alive.
Still alive.
I saw a little bit.
Dead yet.
I saw a little bit of gray matter come out your nose.
I feel happy.
Did I really?
Just a little bit.
That's,
Just a little bit of brain power lost. But
Okay, we're
I
back.
can get it back in there.
you're like, I don't
I mean,
remember.
hopefully that
Who
gray
cares?
matter was
I don't
forgetting
even-
this movie.
That's what I was going to say. I don't remember Supergirl now.
I don't think it's all this.
What a shame.
All right, Harry, you're returning, man.
Yeah.
It's the big day back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go first.
Yeah.
What do you think? How much did it cost to make Supergirl? This is the second movie in the DCU.
I'm going to say, I've been out of this too long.
Got it.
It's been a minute.
305 million.
305
To make.
million
All right.
to make. 305.
I don't think that's that bad of a guess,
That's
but
not that bad.
I feel
What do you
it's a
think?
little high, so I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, I
go
mean, I think
a
it's a
little
lot.
bit lower. I'm gonna go 280.
280. All right. Wow. Honestly, not. You guys are off. It was only 170 million.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
So they did it for pretty cheap, relatively cheap. For
I was going to say
a DC.
180
relatively
originally,
cheap.
but
That was
Relatively
that's
cheap.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 'cause
well,
You hit me with the second movie in the D, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
threw us off. That was a good.
Try.
I mean, that
Hey.
cast, you know?
that-
That cast, right? Raking in the money.
That
Listen,
good
this is
shade.
all part of the
there
game.
was a lot of good shade on this. A lot of feints. He
That's right.
threw in
I
there.
gotta keep you guys on your toes.
back.
Gotta.
You
Okay,
guys,
we'll get it.
you guys are only
We'll get
halfway
it.
through your cup of coffee, or are you done already?
No, I still got it.
Okay, fair. All right.
It was 32 ounces.
Yeah, that is a big cup of coffee I poured
I've
up.
only drank about.
Half of that cup of
25.
coffee is a cup of
For
coffee.
every ounce, I get a minute back of lack of sleep.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, then we got to get going.
Yeah.
How much do you think it made
Not
Right,
100
like right
is-
now to
not
today?
170
to date? I mean, it's out of theaters
million
essentially.
So just in theaters.
Yeah, we just
Correct.
Yeah, just
125.
global.
I'm going to
125? All right.
That's my guess.
125.
125.
125.
That's a good guess.
It's,
Thank
good, it's a good guess.
Thank you.
I like that guess.
124.99.
There you go. Well played.
124.
Let him play it.
Bob
Let-
Barker rules.
Respect the game.
124.99.
He can play.
Oh my word. It was 126.
Get
It was 126. So you actually got it.
the champ.
126, man. It was
That's terrible.
72, 70.
Wolf.
Yeah, there it is. 72 domestic, 54 international. That
shoulda-
is-
I remember you
known.
texted saying
Harsh.
that
Yeah,
the
that.
movie that we're going to talk about
Yeah.
made more
in the
In
first
one
night.
weekend that
No, it was
they
the
don't-
first night.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
even
the
worse.
first night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's funnier is
Rough.
like Greg yesterday told me he's like they're gonna take like a $400 million loss on Supergirl.
Yeah, because it's like so if their
When you
budget was
factor in-
170,
Yeah.
170 for their budget, right?
Yep,
They need to at
double it.
least make 35,
Right, you have to
350
double it.
million, 400
Yeah,
million,
and then you tack
and they only
on
made
probably
126.
100 million more with marketing
Yeah,
advertising.
that's like
There's
at least
always numbers they don't
350
talk about,
350 to $400 million loss.
How much did Momoa make?
Yeah, look it up. I'm not sure. The
he
opening
wasn't even in it that much.
No,
I
he wasn't.
know. I realized that.
Opening weekend numbers for them domestic 37 million. That is Shazam 2 numbers right there.
That's rough.
That's bad. Man, that's bad. All right, Supergirl, cast and crew, or we don't need the crew. We're not talking about the crew. We're just talking about the cast. Dave Cornsweet comes back as Superman. He was one of the best parts of the movie. His little bits in there of welcoming her to Earth. He's not in it much.
Greg, you are saying outlandish things.
I know. Well, listen, every time I saw
One of the
him,
best parts of the movie is David Cornsweet.
Did you like
no,
the movie?
it wasn't.
every time I saw him in the movie,
Yeah.
it just made me want to see Man of Tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what
maybe
it just got me excited for Man of Tomorrow.
It got
I
me
just want
excited to
more
watch
Superman.
a different movie.
Exactly right. Same with Lobo. Every time I saw Lobo, I'm like, I just want a Lobo movie now.
Yeah. well.
So David Cornsweet comes back as Superman. Then we have Millie Alcock as Supergirl. A newcomer, Eve Ridley, which I think she did a good job as Ruthie, the little girl who's avenging her parents in the movie. We have Matthias. I'm not going to butcher this last name. I am so sorry, Matthias. Okay, this is wrong.
Show me. Show me. I'm better with names.
Showinarts? Showinarts.
Yes.
Showing farts.
Showing farts? No,
Showing
Showinarts.
Showing
His
farts.
name is, I think it's Showinarts. But his he played Krem, the villain.
Creme de la creme.
Showinarts as Krem.
Sure wasn't.
Della Edgar.
And then I'm sorry, Matthias, you did all you could with this script because I'm sorry, your character was not treated very nicely.
I don't think he did everything.
I thought he was
with the
okay.
script.
He didn't have much to work with, man.
He had more to work with than what he gave us.
Maybe. Jason Momoa came in as a
My
Lobo cameo. My man.
My man.
My man. That's it, man. There's other people in it, but those are the big names. The movie focused mainly on Supergirl and Ruthie as they were traveling the universe, which comes to our source material. So our source material, which if you guys remember, a long time ago when this movie was announced, it was announced as Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it essentially the premise of the movie is the premise of the Supergirl comic run called Woman of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
where Supergirl helps a girl named Ruthie avenge her parents.
Yes.
And go after Krem, the villain. Now, there are some big differences. There's really two big differences. I guess three. The third one isn't that, I don't think is as important. The comic really centered around Ruthie. The comic was Ruthie's story, not Supergirl's story. Supergirl was in it, and she was important, but the main protagonist in the comic was Ruthie. I don't really mind that one that much because this is supposed to be a Supergirl movie, so I get why they're changing that.
I have a lot of problems with
Yeah.
that.
So that's one of the big changes. Obviously, it's a big change. But they're not making a Ruthie movie; they're making a Supergirl movie. So I get the idea. I get the thought process. I don't agree with it, but I get the thought process.
I don't.
No. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. So that's the one big change. Second big change: Lobo is not in Woman of Tomorrow. He's not a character in the comic. So they just kind of threw him in there to get Jason Momoa on the scene. He does not play any part in the Woman of Tomorrow series. So that's a big change. And then the biggest change, and this goes with the very end of the movie, which we'll talk about more. It's actually one of my questions for you guys about the final big scene of the movie. Spoiler: Supergirl kills Krem at the end. She kills him on the planet and doesn't let Ruthie kill him, and she kills him instead. In the comics, she refuses to kill Krem, and she instead imprisons him in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
So she essentially,
Classic.
she essentially enacts justice, doesn't see herself as an executioner, and even though she is kind of a little more like cutthroat and ruthless in the Woman of Tomorrow's comic series than she might have been in other iterations of Supergirl,
Right.
she's still not like a murderer.
Is she like? Is that confirmed? She is.
Yeah, she's a little bit more.
Because I know,
of a-
like, obviously we know that the Supergirl is not like
Yes.
Kara in this one.
Yes, yeah, and in Woman of Tomorrow, she's also like she's an alcoholic. She's going to Red Planet
okay.
Suns.
I've
all
never
of
read that.
Yeah,
So
all
I
of
don't
it-
know.
All of it is but she's not a murderer. Like she doesn't just kill somebody.
Murder.
Yeah. So that was a huge change, and fans of the comic, which I don't know if there was really that many that went to see the movie, but they were mad about that, obviously, because that's like the end of the comic. Like that's the big end.
Right.
Is that Kara shows mercy.
The opposite.
And in this movie, you could be argued that she shows mercy to Ruthie, but then she herself does not show that same mercy, and she
And they
kills a
were,
guy.
I mean, they were setting that up from the
Yeah.
beginning. It was zero surprise to me that she killed him.
Yeah.
Instead of imprisoning him, because
Yeah,
the whole conversation with her mom when her mom was on her deathbed,
Right.
and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
made her promise to be good.
Yeah,
But being good did not mean she needed to be nice.
Right.
It did not mean she needed to be weak.
Right.
But she needed to be good. And I was like, she's going to kill this guy.
Right, 'cause
I was like,
she
in that
believes it's
moment,
good.
I was
Yeah.
like, she's going to kill this guy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
zero. I was like, I knew at that point, this
Yeah.
is over.
yeah.
Like,
And there are arguments to be had for both choices.
there aren't.
We'll talk about them.
No, they're not.
Well, we'll talk about. We'll
There's a
talk
very
about those
clear
arguments.
argument here
Listen,
about all of this.
just because you might not agree with the argument doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's all I'm saying. I might not agree with the argument either, but the argument still exists.
You
can have an argument and be wrong, right?
Exist and be wrong. Yeah.
Exactly right. I never
Yeah.
said the argument was right. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it exists. There are
Okay,
arguments for
I
both
gotcha.
sides.
I gotcha.
So we'll talk about this.
That's
arguments.
a fair.
Yeah. I'm not saying I agree with that argument. I'm just saying it's there. All right, comic review time.
Marvel guy.
let's jump into our comic review. It has nothing to do with being a Marvel guy. I'm just.
It does have everything to do.
I'm the research.
Harry doesn't have to do with Marvel
Yes,
guy.
stop it. I'm researching things. I need to
Yeah.
research stuff.
And
right?
from research, you skew things based on your Marvel lens and perspective.
I try and be as objective as possible.
From a Marvel perspective. Yeah. Hey.
Fake
Okay,
perspective.
Okay, great. Try and be as objective as possible. Okay. Who's the best superhero?
Well, but that's an opinion. I'm talking about laying out the facts.
Is it an opinion?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Saying it's an opinion and agreeing with saying your opinion is just as valid as my opinion because it's a preference of who's your favorite. That's fair. All right, here we go. You guys are gonna appreciate this first question.
Facts are based off of hypotheses, though.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hypotheses are just a well-rounded guess.
That's also true.
So
All right. What's the first question?
First question.
Hit us with it.
Where did it go wrong?
Harry should start.
Here, let me expound a little bit. What could the studio
I
have
can tell
done?
you.
What could the studio have done better to make this work for the fans? So what did they do wrong?
I'm gonna cook on this one. So let
I
Harry
know.
go
That's why I was
first.
like, you guys are gonna love these questions.
This
'cause
is a great question.
not do it. Just
I
not
mean,
do it.
Say more.
There's-
Say
I was
more.
gonna say,
'Cause
there's
you-
a lot
'cause
of
there's
truth to
there's
that. There's a lot of truth to
lot
that.
more explanation to that, but that's the right.
I feel like
agreed,
they're just.
agreed.
I felt like this movie was supposed to be some type of introduction movie for Supergirl. Obviously, it's her Supergirl's first movie in this universe.
Sure.
But we already got an introduction to her in Superman.
Very small.
Very small,
Doesn't
but
matter.
enough
Sure.
to know that which Supergirl she is. So
Right.
it's just like,
She's
okay,
the drunk.
I get it.
Keep cooking.
She's the drunk. So
cooking.
I get
Yeah.
that she needs her own movie. That's just how it is. I get it.
Sure.
So
Nope.
why
Why?
didn't they just do that on Earth or something around that instead of going out? I don't know. I don't think
Well-
we really needed to do a whole story about
Ruthie.
Ruthie.
The
It really felt like the whole movie was about Ruthie, not really about
right.
Kara.
Kara. Yeah.
I want to say Carrie, but Kara. Yeah.
The only devil's advocate, just real quickly for that point, is that it couldn't have taken place on Earth as easily because it's not a red sun.
You're right, and I knew you were going to
So,
say that.
like,
But I'm
that's
just
the only
saying,
thing that
like,
I would say.
they could have had like a 25-minute sequence. Well, the whole
Yeah.
movie was like an hour and a half, but like hour 45. But like, you could have done a 20-minute sequence of her doing her thing on a red sun,
Yeah. And then,
and
coming back.
then like, I don't know. I get that they're like, oh, what if there's people that don't know anything about the the Kryptonians, like, green
Right.
sun, red sun, yellow sun.
Yeah.
But you could still talk about those things and not have to go do them.
Sure. I think
It's just a waste of time.
I think you're going in a different direction, though.
Not
as to-
entirely.
No,
Not entirely.
But I think you have a different reason as to why they should not have done it.
Yeah. So
Because I think we all agree they probably shouldn't have done this. At least at this point in the DCU,
They should have done this movie the way that they did.
I agree with
Especially.
that too.
Yeah.
So a couple of things here.
Go ahead.
Number one, we shouldn't have done Supergirl right now.
No.
You said this. This was a horrible idea, and he has a horrible trajectory.
in the DCU slate,
In the
you're
DCU
saying.
slate
Yeah.
is stupid right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did Superman and we kicked things off. You should kick off DC with Superman.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight that. Like,
Absolutely,
as
yeah.
a Batman fan, I get it. You kick off, you put that foot forward, and I really liked the kickoff we got with
Yeah, it was
Superman.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then we pivoted to
Creature Commandos,
Creature Commandos and
then
Supergirl,
Peacemaker
2, which again, why are we doing Peacemaker 2 when
Right.
Peacemaker 1 is not a part of the DCU storyline?
Well, they have to retcon it.
Yeah,
Again,
if you watch-
this is messy.
yeah,
We
it is
shouldn't
messy.
be doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
All of this.
Yeah.
We should not be doing.
Yeah.
At all.
But
Go ahead.
the thing is
I'll
that
respect your opinion.
they got a lot of
Wow.
traction with John Cena as Peacemaker. So to like
Okay.
just drop him
Yeah,
is just
that's
like
what I was gonna
That's
say.
hard. I get
they're
that.
trying to like keep the tempo up, and they're like, well,
But
I guess
then-
we'll just bring him in as
But
in
then
the,
just be like, we're done. I'm not touching the stuff in the past, right?
Yeah.
Then just make
Did you
it new.
watch Peacemaker 1 and 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they did pretty good.
I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
But what my issue is
Not that
it's
children should watch
opening the door with too many things. This person's in, this person's not. We have
Right.
to try and piece
But
all
this
that
is
out.
kind of how Marvel did it too, which he
Yeah.
was part of.
But wait.
So
Hold
it's
on.
Like
hold on.
Marvel did the whole show thing
Here's
and
where Marvel
movies.
Here's where Marvel did it right, though.
Yeah.
They put their best feet forward
Well,
in
yeah, they
every
wrote-
one of their
yeah.
first movies.
Yeah.
Why are we doing Supergirl? The fan base
Yeah.
for Supergirl is not large enough.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
And on top of that, if we are saying we're going to do Supergirl, the choice of the comic run
Yeah.
that we are doing is obscure.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We all are huge comic book fans,
Yeah.
okay? And the thing that we loved about James Gunn was like he studies the comics, right? Here's the problem though. I feel like he has studied them so much that he's now choosing the wrong storylines and he's pushing out then. He may be exciting some
Yeah.
people who are like, "Oh, this is a cool run. I love that run." And then he's ruining that
say, then they
because
changed
he's
it.
messing up the actual source of that run. So the
Yeah.
people who he was appealing to are upset. The people who he needed to draw in as a fan base are like, I don't know this guy. I'm not invested in Krem. I'm not invested
In Supergirl.
In Supergirl.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. We said this from the beginning. Why are you doing this order of your run?
Yep.
Like, it's stupid. It's really, really dumb, and it's gonna kill it. It's gonna kill the DCU again.
Yeah.
Because
Real
what's
fast.
next? Clayface?
Right.
What are we talking about here?
And you're
Guys,
a Batman
where
fan.
Where is Batman?
Yeah.
Where is Aquaman? Where is Wonder Woman?
Oh, he's Lobo now.
What are we talking about?
Right. Where's the Flash? Where's Cyborg? Where's
Right. They
there's
really
so
need to
many
retcon
good
Flash
people.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like this
And
is
Honestly,
Cyborg could be
Batman should
great.
be the last one because they really need to work on that.
And
right.
the Batman holds us over.
Oh yeah,
The Batman will hold us over.
But
like
that
Matt
would be
Reeves.
smart. You
but the
tail end-
Batman isn't part of this universe.
Well, that's what I
But
mean.
think
Though
about
it'll hold
that.
us over till we get there.
Oh yeah,
But you
Yeah.
tail end that. You kick
Yeah.
off with Superman, and then you end the
The
beginning
first phase,
before the
Mr.
first
Terrific.
phase.
We should have got a
with-
Mr. Terrific movie.
I would have loved that. But you
Even
know
if
what
it
we
was
should have
bad,
had?
I would have just been like, "You tried.
You tried
Nobody's ever tried."
But we should be doing Wonder Woman. We should be doing Aquaman.
Yep.
We should be doing Cyborg.
Get the
We're
Justice
getting
League.
the Lanterns
Yeah.
TV show,
Right.
which looks okay.
The
that looks
newest
kind
trailer
of
looks pretty
interesting.
cool. The
I think,
newest trailer looks
I think
pretty
people
cool.
will be confused
Yeah.
though because Guy Gardner and like I'm saying
Yeah.
the generic people.
Yeah.
Because they're like, wait a minute, that's not Green Lantern.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we've got
is gonna
three.
be
Because
good.
the Justice
Green
Gang.
Now we got
to
three
deal with, yeah.
lanterns
Yeah.
introduced already. But my point
Yeah.
being, like,
The
we
lantern's not a bad
have
choice.
the main character, and he's
Yeah.
going with Supergirl, Clayface, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker. What are we doing?
Right.
We're
needs to
not-
realize he has to captivate other people besides
He's to
the
captivate
deep
people
cutters.
Marvel did it well because they drew in
Yeah.
a fan base who started then being like, I'm interested in these characters aside from the comics.
But the thing though,
and appealing to the comic book readers.
I would
they did both.
I would say though that Marvel never took like chances like you can with DC with characters like in the Justice Gang having Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific,
Right.
Hawk Girl, those types of people
They
because
introduce them
because
too slow.
honestly,
Yes.
name one
The closest thing would be Guardians. So
Right,
Guardians
and then,
was
like,
completely
Eternals.
unknown. And the Eternals didn't work.
No,
and the Eternals didn't
but
work.
wait,
So
but
Guardians worked, Eternals didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, they took more chances later on.
They did.
Yes.
They may have messed them up.
Right.
But what I'm saying is you can then
Be safe for like 5 or 6
James
years.
Gunn.
Oh yeah.
James Gunn
Oh, I
can learn
completely
from that.
agree. I'm just saying, like Marvel
Yeah.
didn't take those chances, which I respect how James Gunn is trying to take chances.
Yeah.
but he's got to realize that you can't do that because everybody that's still invested in comic book movies right now
Yeah.
are people that want to see the same stuff Marvel's doing.
Yeah.
They don't want to see necessarily deep cuts. The majority of the people, I'm saying,
Yeah.
Your general audience.
yeah, your general art.
yeah,
audience.
but one
I
Batman,
think he
Superman,
could
Wonder
have
Woman.
easily
Yeah.
take the chances while introducing the
Absolutely,
main
you
characters.
can sprinkle it in.
So we get Superman.
No, I agree.
Introduced Mr. Terrific. Amazing.
Right.
You
People loved him.
introduced Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Hawk Girl.
Right.
Yep.
That was perfect. That
Yep.
was
And
what
Metamorpho.
you do.
And
Metamorpho, yes. So that's what you do. You get your
These are
main
my people.
character that draws the the
Right.
masses in,
Right.
and then you introduce some of these other people, and that's where you go, oh, I didn't know about that guy. He seems really cool. I would love to see more of him.
No Metal Men,
Then
though.
you make the obscure one that you already built the fan base. This is easy.
Yeah, it's really not that hard.
Yeah, what really should have happened is Man of Tomorrow should have been the next movie, and if they wanted to do
Or even
Supergirl-
a third or
listen,
fourth.
listen.
I disagree.
Let me
Wonder
finish.
Woman.
Let me finish my thought though. If they wanted to do, I'm saying if they want to do Supergirl, they should have had Man of Tomorrow with Supergirl being a big part in that, and then that's what builds the interest in Supergirl.
Like further down
right.
on Supergirl.
And then
yeah.
Supergirl
Yeah.
can happen
Okay.
after
I
she's
get what you're
in
saying.
the Man of Tomorrow
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
I think doing two
So,
Superman
yeah.
movies in a row wouldn't be. A good
No.
No, I agree
You're
with
just
that.
saying
I think it's
before
a good
Supergirl
middle-
comes,
Yes.
you have to have Man
Yes.
of Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree
Yes.
with that.
Yes on that.
or another movie that she's in.
Right.
Let her
But,
be in another
just
movie.
The easy move is you go literally, like, I think perfect order would just be like, if you go Superman,
Yep.
Yeah.
you go Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
Sure.
you go, in terms of probably popularity, I'm gonna probably hit Flash.
Flash.
I'm gonna go Flash. I'm gonna go
And maybe Green Lantern.
Aquaman,
Yes, or
Green
Aquaman,
Lantern, and then I'm gonna end the first phase
Yeah.
with Batman, so that's my core.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well,
There's my
you got your
five.
last guy on the relay. The
you could-
Yeah,
fastest.
you
You could
gotta
have-
you gotta nail that because guess what? Now going into your Justice League
Yeah.
movie, what do? You get people excited
Yep.
Right.
because you just nailed Batman,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want
Right.
to see more
Yep.
Batman."
The other thing too, they could have done with the shows is they really just could have like experimented with those deep cut characters
Yeah,
In the shows.
in the
yeah.
shows to
That's
see
why
if they
Peacemaker
caught
works.
traction. Which
Yeah.
you're taking a chance there because not a lot of people watch the DC shows.
Yeah.
But
HBO's
but you're not
expensive
wasting a movie.
and- right.
but I don't
Not
like
wasting
this.
pretty
$400
expensive,
million.
I don't like
how much
this.
did, how much did Peacemaker season 2 cost though? I wonder how much it
know.
cost.
Look it up.
Like, you know what I mean? Because
While
they're
you look
big
that
budget.
up.
They're big
What
budget
budget?
shows.
This
I
is a
guess.
good example. I don't
Yeah.
like this, but
Yeah.
I know it hit for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rogue One
Yeah.
was put out. It introduced all these new characters. Andor
Yeah.
is a
Right.
character that off of one line,
Yeah.
people were like, I would like to know more about that.
And it's one of the best running Star Wars shows.
That's
Yeah.
all you do.
Yeah. 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 She needed. Yeah. She was in it for a little bit, of the Superman movie. But we needed more than just her stumbling in drunk and being like, "That's my dog."
For sure,
Like,
yeah.
I did not, like you said. I would much rather. I think many more people wanted to see a Mr. Terrific movie after that movie
coming out,
than
I
a
would've.
Supergirl movie. Like
Yeah.
because
Or even Mr.
because-
Terrific and somebody else.
Yeah. Or like a Justice Gang movie. Like you have a movie about those guys because we actually developed feelings
Too early
for
for
them.
that. I genuinely still I agree with you. We could have had a Justice Gang movie.
Yeah.
A little bit further
bit
down
further
the
down.
slate.
Yeah.
Introduce them a little bit more. Make them. But do Wonder Woman, and she calls in Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
Right.
All of a sudden, Mr. Terrific is showing up in a couple of different places. Also, what's tying these movies together?
I mean, nothing with Supergirl other than she left Earth.
Right. Like
and she's gone.
we're
Like Man of Tomorrow seems
what
to be
did
tied,
Iron
but-
Man do immediately?
Yep, they started developing the idea of the Avengers and thinking about reaching out to Thor and Banner. and all of it.
Larger
Yep.
storyline.
Yep.
Larger storyline. Coulson was a pain in the butt.
I loved
in the
him.
first Iron Man. We're
Yeah.
rewatching those chronologically.
Oh, it's so good.
And he's just like, I'm from the
it's all the-
strategic homeland.
Yep.
And, like, and they're
That's
like,
a
you need a
mouthful.
better name.
Yeah.
And then they develop S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
from that. And you're like, what S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yep.
And then it's like,
And then Nick Fury's there, and he's
Yep.
recruiting
Right.
people. And every time you see him, in
And
anything,
that's
it's-
when
yeah.
the post-ended credit scenes were born.
right.
Yeah,
And
exactly
so
right.
literally we're sitting there and it's like, I can see in this movie with Supergirl, I'm like, oh my gosh, they built the force field. Guess what? That's Krypton.
Right.
And Brainiac.
I was going to get tied to
They
Brainiac, who's in
tie
Man of
into
Tomorrow.
Brainiac.
But
What
they
are we
didn't.
doing? What are we
Yeah,
doing? What
they
are we
didn't
doing?
do it.
I mean, yeah.
Why are we doing these things
But-
if they mean nothing?
Yeah. I mean, they might mean something later, but they're not going to get a chance to tell it.
They're not
because
going to get
people
to
are
it.
not paying
It's
money.
not going to get to it because nobody wants to see it.
Clayface is going to be a rated R movie, and nobody cares about Clayface. Like, especially not a solo movie for him. So they're going to have another crazy bomb at the box office, and it's like, what's going to happen? Like,
What's
gonna-
going to happen
yeah.
is, and
When is that coming out?
what studio?
October, I think.
Oh, so
What
Halloween.
studio
Makes
has
sense, yeah. I was like, if it
the-
doesn't come out on Halloween, they're idiots.
Yeah, 100%.
What studio has the least, like,
To lose?
the least willingness to go along with this?
Oh.
Yeah.
WB will
WB.
cancel this and start over again.
All the good ideas have
so
been canceled.
fast.
Yep. Yeah, right. They've canceled good stuff. So they're going to cancel bad stuff.
We literally said
Right.
this a while ago that the slate was stupid.
Yeah, when he originally came out, though, was it Fandom or
It was
I
like
can't
a
remember
year
what it was.
ago or more.
Or 2 years ago. Well, yeah, it wasn't Fandom.
Fandom
No, that was a while ago.
That
But-
was when the Snyderverse still
Yeah, I was
existed.
going to say
That's
Snyderverse
right.
was.
But he was mentioning like doing a Wonder Woman prequel series, which that sounded cool, and doing the Batman Brave and the Bold, that sounded cool.
Right,
He
he
started
said
listing those
things-
things.
He played with
He
my
said-
heartstrings.
Yeah, and then
He
it's like
said things that you
Aw.
were excited about, and then
Yeah.
he got us reeled in,
Yeah.
and then he fed us crap.
Well, no. Then he fed us Superman, and we were like, "Oh, he can do it!" And
Right.
then it's like now it's like, "Oh, wait, maybe he can't."
No, he can't.
Right.
He can't. I have
yeah, it
zero
stinks.
confidence in James Gunn. It's
Yeah.
over for me.
Agreed.
It's over for me because
Agreed. I'm
it's
very
over.
concerned.
It's over.
I think he will make a good second Superman movie, and then,
it'll be
he
done.
will be done. That's my guess.
And guess who's going to get recast again?
Superman.
James Corn
Which
Sweat will
stinks,
be out.
David.
Whatever.
Which
He's
stinks.
out.
He's great. Yeah.
He's out.
Who
I
needs to
mean,
know his first?
I don't even know who that is
name
anymore.
I
Who's
don't
that
need to
guy?
know who that guy is because he's
If,
guess
if
who's
that does
not.
happen, poor guy, because
Poor guy,
my
he's
man
so
worked
good,
his
man.
butt off for
And he
that.
did.
Good,
He's a
too.
good Superman.
He is.
good
I don't.
Superman.
I'm not trying
And he's
to.
a Philly boy.
Not trying to diminish.
Not proclaiming
him.
that over him.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to
Right,
diminish
David
him at all.
Cornsweat. We are fans of you, and I love your last name.
I think he is a good actor.
And he's a PA boy.
He's a
and
Philly
he-
boy. He grew up in Delco.
and clearly,
I mean,
he,
main line, but yeah.
he clearly cares
Yeah,
a lot
he
about
does.
his
No, he
craft. But
Yeah.
the whole thing here is just like
Well, that wouldn't that
they're
just
setting him up terrible.
wouldn't that just be apropos for DC?
Yeah.
yeah,
They get
would
the
be.
people in, and then they just wipe it away.
That just DC was Superman.
That's true. Yeah, they squandered Henry Cavill
Yeah.
like crazy. All right.
Did you say what you? Or are you just letting us talk?
Oh no! Well, you guys pretty much said exactly
He
what
doesn't
I would
need to
say.
say it.
I said I added things in. You guys are DC people. I figured. Thank you. Get your figure. You guys, DC people. I
I
think
know.
you guys have more. I totally agree. I think exactly what you said. There was such a small fan base already with the Woman of Tomorrow comic, and then they, messed it up by ruining the ending for them.
Can I give you my what should happen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, before we move past that,
Yeah.
complete and utter sidebar. Iron Man 1 is probably still one of the greatest superhero movies
so
ever
good.
to be created.
It holds up,
like
dude.
top
Dude, have
3
you-
of all time.
When's the last time you watched it?
Yeah, not like
It doesn't matter.
Like a year
Probably
ago,
like,
and it was
I was
so
gonna say probably
good.
like 4 years
Holds
ago.
up. I
Yeah,
watched it a
it's so
couple
good.
weeks ago. Dude, what is happening with CGI today?
Agreed.
Well, so the problem is that they used it way less back then. Like it was just used to touch things up much
It's-
more. Now it's used to revamp everything. That's the problem.
Oh, really?
Well, no.
Iron Man was a full blown. That
So-
was actually a suit.
In
A
the
mech
war?
suit.
in the
A mech
first
suit he wore?
in the first movie, he had almost an entire suit, and then the second movie they just did his they just did his top half.
Oh,
Like they
but-
cut it all out. Everything else was
But
green.
that whole
green
first
suit.
movie where we saw phenomenal graphics,
Yeah.
phenomenal CGI,
Yeah.
amazing pieces with
Yeah.
that suit. That was all
No,
that was
I'm
all
100%,
realistic, Greg.
100% agree
Well-
with you. I don't know what happened. I think, well, it's weird because they went from green screens to now
Yeah,
blue
screens. Yeah,
And
It's
I
just
think
the way technology.
that just changed everything. I don't know what it is.
it's just
I
how
don't
they-
know.
It's just how they do the
It's just
color
worse.
pixeling.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I mean, I know that much, but I mean, I don't know when they made that switch, but I'm telling you that was the switch
No.
because not that color was, but whatever they
Yeah.
the progress or,
Yeah.
processing they did.
They can do everything now. That's the problem.
Can we?
Late 2000s, like 2017 and below, and like 2006 and above,
Yeah.
mint.
So what would you do
Two things.
to make it to course correct this or to fix this? Or
To
what would you
course
think about it?
correct this?
Yeah.
Or to fix it?
Yeah.
Two things we could do.
Yeah.
One,
Look at this pen.
One. One.
Here comes
We-
the man in black.
They both involve getting rid of James Gunn and
Sure.
the whole universe. Sure. So
See you never.
yeah, no,
we're
they do.
back. This is Snyder all over again. I'm flashbacks.
Yeah.
We shift there's a backup plan already in place.
Sure.
Shift everything to Matt Reeves
Okay.
with the
Do you think he'd want
Batman
to?
universe.
Do you know when that's
No,
coming
no,
out?
no, 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 no. Listen.
Do you know when that's coming out?
I'm not saying
2028 now.
Yeah.
February.
Well, I know it's so ridiculous, but I'm not saying Matt Reeves takes over a universe.
Gotcha.
I'm saying we live in that universe.
Okay.
I'm
Let his
saying
Elseworlds be the universe. Be the
that
real one.
is the universe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
incredibly practical. It's
Yeah.
incredibly grounded.
Yeah.
We're not living in CGI crazy town.
Sure.
And it's we can build a story because people are invested in that.
Okay.
Right.
People are
Right.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for
2028
for the
man.
Batman.
Can't come soon enough.
Cannot
Well,
wait.
the thing too with that,
Yeah.
apparently, this is what they say, is that the second one's coming, and then in like what?
They canceled that, or
What?
they refuted that. They're not filming them back to back. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
'Cause that's why there was rumor that the reason why it was postponed to 2028 was because they were filming 2 and 3 at the same time.
I think it was postponed to 28 because it's interfering
Yeah, probably with the other
James
slate.
Gunn's
Yeah,
slate.
but
well, also
DC
Rob
came
Pattinson's
out.
in like 80 different things.
every movie.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
He's pulling a
one.
Nick Cage,
So we
dude.
can do that.
but good
But they're
movies.
actually decent stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do that.
Sorry, Logan.
Second is you
Nick Cage
kill
is
off
amazing.
the universe again.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And we just start absolute universe.
Oh yeah, that's hot right now. Absolute Universe is.
Yeah.
Those books are good, man.
Right.
They're
Can
good.
you imagine that?
The Absolute
Can you
Batman
imagine an absolute Batman
with a friggin' axe?
The problem is though there hasn't been enough absolute.
Oh, there's pretty much now. There's absolute.
It
No,
doesn't.
no, like
Stories.
yeah, like
Yeah.
We don't
think
need
of the
a
word.
ton of stories.
arcs.
We
I-
just need
I
to
understand.
do them well.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you know. I know you know.
But the problem
That would
is
be fun,
that
though. That would
if
be
you
really
have
fun.
no source material to pull from,
Yeah.
then it just is up to some maniac in a movie office.
you do
But
is
we
you-
do
you-
have a source material to pull.
I know, but not a lot.
You take the writers from Absolute and you just say, go make this movie with us. And
Yeah,
you
but a
get
lot
them
of
to do
people,
it.
I feel like a lot of writers have like a pride that they don't want to
Sure.
do movies. They want to
Yeah.
just do comics.
It is a different storytelling form.
Yeah.
Like it is different. Yeah.
You have a lot more time with a
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good. I mean, that's a good plan. I think Absolute would be a lot of fun.
But like those are two options.
There's options.
Yeah, there's
that
options.
we
There's
have
for sure
available.
options.
The thing
Are the
should
studios
not,
going to do it though?
Uh,
No, probably not.
WB?
Yeah, they're the
I
worst
think
at
they are-
making decisions.
No. What I'm saying though is, I think WB is the first ones who are going to pull the plug.
Oh, sure.
and be
They
like,
definitely will.
What else could we do?
Yeah, but then they're going to be like, oh, this guy, he likes colorful pictures. Get him in here.
He did a really good job with My
just-
Little Pony.
Hey, remember the guy that did what was it, Blue Beetle? Get that guy in here.
Get that? Yeah,
Get that guy in here.
that's a good. That's probably what they would do.
Yeah, All right, guys. Let's jump to our. I think it's enough. Let's jump to our verdict. All right, verdict time. DC guy. Let me go first, so that you guys can have the final word. I'm gonna go first. You're gonna hate this for me. Well, we do. So we do the source and our personal, right? That's what we do on the big reviews. So source material, I'm gonna say it's garbage. I think there's some good things in it source wise, but with all the stuff, it's not a hot garbage. It's not as bad as New Mutants and all that stuff. I'm gonna say it's a garbage. For personal, I'm gonna say it is what it is. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. I would watch it. If somebody was like, hey, do you want to watch Supergirl with me? I haven't seen it yet. I would probably watch it with them. It was entertaining enough and not so long that I'm like, ugh. Like, somebody was like, I really want to watch this. I haven't seen it yet. I would watch it with them. So I'm going to say it is what it is for me personally. As a personal movie, it wasn't a bad space adventure for me.
I'm not going to kill you over it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to murder
But it
you.
is definitely a garbage for DC as a comic movie. It's
I want Harry to finish. You get the final word.
Oh,
okay.
He gets to
close.
SummerSlam it.
Yeah. So mine
right, go
is garbage for source material.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
set on that.
Yep.
Here's what I want to say about the movie.
Perfection.
No, absolutely not. Here's what I want to say. What's interesting about movies now? I truly believe we're in a world now with movies where they are either going to be incredibly high performing and earn a lot of money,
Right.
Yeah.
or they're going to be, regardless of whether they are mediocre,
Regardless, sir.
whether they are mediocre movies or bad movies,
Right.
they're going to have really low box office.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because it is too easy now to just be like, no, I'll just wait for it to come out on streaming. I'll just wait.
True.
So because of that, we have a major stratification.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's,
That's
true.
really
It's a good
where I'm at.
observation.
I don't think Supergirl,
You have like Odysseys, and then you have like
This.
everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe Supergirl is a horrible movie. I don't really think it is the worst movie. It is entertaining at times.
Yeah.
I think there are some fun pieces.
Yeah.
I think it's poorly lit, but that's whatever. But like
They're going for grunge.
I
the
think
ladies.
they could have
They're going for grunge.
I think they could have picked a way better storyline. There's a lot of that stuff, but do I think it is like a really horrible movie? No, I don't think it's a really horrible movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve the box office that it got.
Definitely
I truly don't believe 125 is the box office Supergirl should have had.
Yeah.
It isn't a 125 off of a 170 budget movie.
Right. Yeah.
Like it really isn't. We've seen some other ones and it's just not. Like
Yeah,
it's
like 280,
fine.
300 at least.
It's fine. It's not great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually agree with you. I think it's an is what it is. But the problem is it's not an is what it is within the universe.
100%.
Like it is a
100%.
garbage within
It
the
is a
universe.
garbage for sure.
Like it when I think about that. But so that's what makes it, I'm gonna say, a garbage for me because of
fair.
within the universe, it does that impact. But it's a fine movie.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
But it's definitely not great. It's
Yeah.
not exciting. It's okay. But it's gonna crush the universe.
I think so.
It's a garbage movie.
Clayface will be that last
So
nail, I
you're
think.
saying
But I'm
garbage
saying-
is what it is.
Garbage.
No, he's
Yeah.
saying garbage.
I'm
He's
saying garbage.
He's saying the movie itself is what it is to him, but
I said the movie's kind of is what it is.
the universe
but because
issue.
of the impact that it has
Yeah.
on the
Right,
universe,
right,
pushes it into garbage
for him, yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't maybe as clear.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, it shouldn't have been 125 million. But I think we're in a box office world where you're going to have Spider-Mans, where it's like people that's been built up over so much time.
Yeah.
People
There's a lot
are
of history
it's
there.
going to make a ton of money.
Yeah.
But no matter, like, if the movie is sounding to people as like it's mediocre, it's okay, there's maybe issues, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be that lower end.
it's like what we mentioned when we did parallels previously to Supergirl and Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is very similar, but they had the shoulders of all those Marvel movies to stand on.
Right,
that
absolutely.
got people in the seats.
Right, and they
Supergirl
knew
doesn't
that
have
that movie, the Guardians movie, was going to tie in at the very least a little bit to the overarching story.
Right. And
I just don't think in
that's
box office terms we're going to see many that are like
in the middle
fine
ground
performing.
Yeah, sure.
Because people are not going to the movies anymore as just like hey, you want to go to the movies tonight? What's out?
And if they don't go,
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
and if they don't go, they only have to wait like 3.5 weeks.
Right.
And
Right.
It's in.
Right.
It
Nobody
really tanks.
anymore-
Especially if it does bad.
That's what I mean. It really tanks.
Especially
It's
if
like
it
then it
does.
just comes out.
People
You can
go.
see it.
People used to go to the movies and be like, "Let's go to the movies tonight. Let's
Yeah.
see what's out."
Yeah.
That conversation doesn't happen.
Never.
The only conversation that happens is the Odyssey's coming out. I really want to see that. I'm going to go see that.
And
Right.
it's like 2 movies maybe a year for the like
Right.
general
Yeah. Public.
human being.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get that anymore.
Right. Yeah,
And because
agreed.
you don't get that, it's Saturday night. Let's go to the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going
Let's
to
all
get
go to the
mid-box office
movies.
anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Go to the movies. All right.
Harry.
Finish us out, man.
I'm going to say, well, first impression is just garbage, but like, if once again you're going off of source material and they change the complete story of that source material in the movie, like she kills
just
him.
the ending. Yeah. I mean, that's the most
That
important
is the
part.
most important part of the
Yeah.
story.
It is
so,
the most important part. But like
know,
the other bits are pretty accurate.
yeah,
You be quiet.
but
He is talking.
I'm just telling the
so
source.
if the characteristics of the
Let him
main
cook.
character is not correct,
Sure.
then you have the side characters is not correct. The only person that was correct was Lobo. And Lobo
Wasn't in the story.
wasn't in the story. So he's not even in the story. The only correct person that is in this story is not in the actual story.
yeah.
So it's hot garbage.
Ruthie's the most accurate. Yeah. Of all the people who were
And
in
she
the
honestly sounded like she was, and when you
going.
watch the movie, it's almost like she was the main character.
which, and again, just to play devil's
Like
advocate.
they were almost equals.
Just to play devil's advocate, if you remember the comic source, Ruthie was the main character.
Wrong one.
Did you hit the wrong?
I hit the wrong one.
Just but I'm just saying, just to play
I'm sorry, what was it?
just play devil's advocate. Ruthie was the main character of the comic.
Yeah, well, whose advocate are you
Yeah,
playing?
but
So,
in
the
this,
devil's advocate.
Whose advocate are you playing?
but the source material that we are supposed to be pulling from is for the story of Supergirl.
Well, no. The source that they pulled from was Ruthie's story.
I understand, but to make
yeah.
a Supergirl movie,
Yes.
you need
Yes.
to pull source material for
Agreed.
Supergirl,
Agreed.
not Rosie.
Well, I'm saying they did it wrong, but inadvertently that part actually was accurate.
Right, so it's hot garbage. Understood.
Understood.
So, all right, we're all saying the same thing here.
Yeah,
Got
100%.
it.
Yeah, we all agree.
I'm
This
changing
movie
It's
my
was
hot
crap.
garbage.
I'm changing my
Yeah.
answer to hot garbage.
But
fair.
I miss Harry.
and
That's fair.
And for the personal part, it's also hot garbage because this is your second
go for it.
movie, dude. Second movie.
yeah.
It's
I love that
garbage.
he's-
Well, and you didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it like at all.
Yeah.
Like you
I
personally.
liked
He almost fell
Lobo.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Lobo was only in it for 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter.
Right, Lobo was in it. It's once again another wasted character. I mean, you know he's
Yes.
coming back,
Yes.
but it's just
Yes.
like
Do we though? If the DCU is
I don't know.
scrapped,
He
why
left
not?
off. It was like, "Oh, I'm back, baby." I
Well,
don't know,
but if the DCU is scrapped, that's what I'm
oh
saying.
well, yeah. Then everybody's
Like,
not coming
Everybody's
back.
not coming back.
No,
they
but
might have just
Jason
ruined.
the Mothman.
We're back.
Jason.
Jason Mothman.
Yeah.
So hot garbage.
Jason Mothma. Yeah.
All right.
It's
That's fair.
because it is a second movie.
I
This is
respect
what you're supposed to use to then keep the catalyst going.
Yeah.
And it is
100%.
just you're like if we're struggling to get through this and understand it,
Yeah.
what do you think that the normal
Common man.
normies are doing?
Yeah.
Normies.
Right.
What do you think the normies are doing? They're
Who
like,
are- who
well,
are
first of all, they're
not-
not going to the movies.
Yeah. That's
Second
what
of all,
I
they're
was gonna
probably not paying
Yeah.
$20 to see it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And so they're going to wait till it's free. And then by that time, probably the DCU is just going to be scrapped.
Dead.
Yeah.
But so,
You
all
guys
that being
want to
said,
watch Supergirl tonight? Nah.
no.
That was like 4 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
not
you're
gonna be 4
exactly
years
right.
ago. It's going to be less than a year ago, and it's going to be free on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll probably. I mean, well, especially for Prime members, it'll be free real quick. Yeah.
I do appreciate
Nothing.
Kara, how she
Lobo.
was.
Now you.
I do appreciate
I was
the
trying to-
message that
I'm
she
just
was
trying to
giving
support
to,
him. I'm coming
Ruthie.
alongside him.
but,
Yeah.
But then
That's
didn't
it.
listen to it herself.
and that's fine.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
But it's like
too much.
The only reason that's wrong is
Bah,
because,
bah, bah.
right. We got any more ammo?
I'm all out.
Yeah.
He's not dead enough. I
Yeah.
saw him twitch.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just, and yeah, that Krem was just,
Krem was
He was just
garbage,
terrible.
man. He
Yeah,
was
apparently.
awful.
So apparently, there's a bunch of rewrites during the movie,
That's
and
it. There you go.
right? Originally,
You know what we should do? Switch it up
You know what we
mid-movie.
should do?
Originally,
Write it
Krem was a
again.
much bigger part. Apparently, like they built his character.
If
out
they were
and
just a bunch
they
of
changed it.
Russian space astronaut pirates.
They were Timu.
Russian space invaders.
They all were just souped up in
were-
leather, listening to like Russian house music.
They were
and-
Timu. They were Timu,
They were.
Timu Ravagers. From
Yeah,
Guardians.
yeah.
They were the Timu Ravagers.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And where did that come from? Oh,
James, well, he didn't do this movie though. It's so weird. It felt so
I
much
know.
like a James Gunn movie in so many ways.
because they're
but it
trying to
wasn't even him.
appease the guy in charge.
Yeah, maybe I guess.
That's what it is.
Yeah. All right, Legion. What did you think of Supergirl? If you saw it, if you didn't see it, you can still tell us how you think and put your comments down in the comics down below. And we'll see you guys next time on the Legion of Comic Correction. Stay Legion.